We're excited to be the number one overall seed. Our players have worked hard, accomplished a lot this year. I couldn't be more proud of them for what they've been able to do. And we got rewarded with it. It's going to be great to play in Birmingham. We need to put it out there that we need that place packed full of Alabama fans. That's part of the rewards of having a great regular season. We get to play, should be essentially a home game in Birmingham for the first 2 rounds. So let's make sure we pump that up. Let's get the arena filled with Alabama fans. And obviously I haven't seen Corpus Christi or SEMO play. We're going to be prepping for them on a ride home tomorrow. We'll also got staff working ahead for the Maryland, West Virginia game. A lot of different styles of basketball being played. It's not easy to make it to the second round, Sweet 16. One of our players, after the bracket was revealed, said to me, I thought we were the number one overall seed. I said, we are. I said, what do you mean? Shoot, those are some really good teams. I said, yeah, it's the NCAA tournament. They're all good teams. So, we've got some work cut out ahead of us, but our players played well. They got focused on the task at hand this weekend, did a great job. So looking forward to getting on that bus and making the trip back to Tuscaloosa. It'll be a lot more fun now that we won this thing.
Start with Ryan Hennessy.
Coach, to be in Birmingham and just huge for the whole state. It's like a home game. You guys had Gonzaga earlier there. It was pretty much like a home game. What's the message? I know you sent a message to fans. How excited are you? Just kind of reiterate that with legacies.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great that Birmingham was able to get the NCAA tournament. I think it's great that we were able to have the year that we had when it's in Birmingham. We're the number one overall seed playing in Birmingham. The arena was packed with Alabama fans, when it was the Gonzaga game. Hopefully we play a lot better these first 2 rounds than we did against Gonzaga, but I think we'll take care of, our end of that if we can get the fans to pack the place out and get us going. We got to play a really good defensive game these first 2 rounds.
Mike Rodak.
Yeah, obviously you have Auburn, playing in Birmingham as well in a different bracket. I don't know how they'll split up the sessions as far as the games go, but just what do you think of maybe having Auburn fans in the arena as well?
Yeah, there'll be 2 different sessions, so It's great. Basketball's big in the state of Alabama. Happy for Auburn. They're playing Birmingham. They'll be in a different session than us. I would think, right? They wouldn't line us up in the same session. I don't think that's how it works. Wouldn't they line us against the 16 and the West Virginia and Maryland game? And I would think those would be in the same session. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think. I would think they could pack the place full of Auburn fans. They could pack the place full of Alabama fans. That would be what I would think would happen.
Chase Kibret.
Nate, obviously you mentioned the Gonzaga game, but the Davidson game as well didn't go the way you guys wanted. Why do you think Birmingham has been a little bit of a tough place to play for Alabama, for you guys, and even in some recent history?
Yeah, I don't know that it's Birmingham. I'm going to be honest with you. Davidson's not a team you want to prep for on a one-day prep. That was COVID. Colorado State was supposed to be the opponent. We had to scramble and find somebody. Davidson did us a favor, came to play it because we need to play that game. And that's definitely not a team I would ever choose to play on a one-day prep. Gonzaga is a really good team. I mean, they're one of the best offensive teams in Canada. Might be number one in the country offensive efficiency. And we just didn't bring it on the defensive end that day. So, I don't want to make too much of the fact both those games are in Birmingham. I don't think that had anything to do with it. We got to bring our defensive intensity. If we do, we'll be all right.
Go to Katie next.
I know in year 2, you were a 2 seed and did the SEC sweep like you did this year, but first time in program history being a 1 seed, just kind of put that in perspective. And did you think it would be something you'd be able to accomplish this fast at Alabama?
Yeah, I'm not sure we would have predicted this. No, being the number 1 overall seed is great. It says what an unbelievable regular season we've had. You still got to go win the games. Getting the number 1 overall seed doesn't guarantee anything. We've got to get refocused, play well. We're fortunate enough. We've got 6 games left in the season, but shoot, we could have one. Got anywhere between 1 and 6. But yeah, I do think it shows the quality of players we've been able to get in. I mean, no coach is good enough coach to, win without really talented players. Like we've got arguably the best player in the country, and Brandon Miller. He's the best college prospect as far as NBA talent goes. You line that up with some other really good guys. Quinterly's playing as good as any point guard in the country right now. Bediako is maybe the best rim protector in the country. Mark Sears has been great for us all year. I thought Ryland came in, played well. Noah Clowney's. I mean, you kind of go down the list. We've got really, really talented players that are playing well and playing together, and you can kind of see their love for each other. The chemistry's great. Even some of the guys that haven't played that much, their attitudes are unbelievable in this thing. And, we've been able to win a lot of games. So proud of our guys, proud of what we've been able to build here over the 4 years, but we've got a lot of work left in front of us these next 3 weeks.
Last one for Coach Johnny.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, you guys are playing the winner of the play-in game between Corpus Christi and Southeast Missouri. What's the challenge of pre-scouting them when obviously some of the 1 seeds already have their 16 team? You have a whole week to get ready for them. What are the challenges of getting ready for 2 teams on short notice?
Yeah, it's in one way, it's not ideal because you'd like to just lock in on one opponent. But we've had this before. My last year at Buffalo, we were 6 seed. We played the playing game on the 11th seed, and it happened to be my former boss, Bobby Early at Arizona State. I see they're got a playing game again. I mean, it's tiring to play Tuesday night in Dayton, fly somewhere in the middle of the night, and then have to play, 2 days later on Thursday. So, while there's some negative to it, we don't know who we're playing. We've got to prep for 2 teams. There's some positives too, that hopefully they're a little more tired, with the pace of play that we play. That should play to our advantage. So we've got a good group of staff that we can get prepped for. Really, we got to get prepped for 4 games. I mean, we got to get those 2, and then we got to get West Virginia and Maryland. So we'll be on top of it. If you guys let me off the Zoom, I could get started working on this thing. But appreciate you guys. Roll Tide. Appreciate you guys' coverage of us all year. Look forward to seeing you in Birmingham.
Hey guys, talk about a perfect ending to a great day. Just what kind of high are you feeling right now?
Taylor, repeat the question, please.
Yeah, talk about a perfect ending to a great day. Just talk about the high that you're feeling right now.
How are you feeling right now?
We just feel really, obviously really happy. Those were one of our goals we had at the beginning of the season. 2 of them actually, one to be regular season champs and also be SEC champs. So, we're all feeling pretty good right now. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, to go what Chuck said, very, very happy, extremely happy. Like I said, we just accomplished one of our goals that we set for this season.
Ryan Hennessy. Ryan. Okay, Katie.
For either of you, what does it say about the state of this basketball program, and how special is it to be a part of the team that brought Alabama to a number 1 seed for the first time in program history?
It's amazing just to be a part of that history that we're doing and continuing to do.
Anyone else? Last one, Carrie.
Hey guys, hope you can hear me. I'm having a little bit of audio issues, but for both of you guys, just what this team has gone through to know now that you guys are getting in as a number 1 overall seed, just what does it speak to just the mentality of this team to be able to play basketball at such a high level through all adversity?
Carrie, sorry, can you repeat the question?
Of course. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix this, but I'm on headphones, so I'm trying my best. But what does it speak to the mental fortitude of this team to play through all the adversity you guys did and to get to this spot as a number 1 overall seed headed into the NCAA tournament?
We got a very, very good group. Everybody, we love each other like a brother. and to go what we've been through, you know, that speaks a lot about the culture that we've built.
Brought to you by Alabama Beef Farmers and Ranchers.